This is crazy because a lot of people are saying, no, they're going to have to bring me some paperwork or whatever. So I didn't know if it was like I told you I studied under Law and Order, so I don't know the law. So I had to hit my girl Rashida to just, big shout out to Officer Garcia, TPD. And I hit her, I said, so when you walk in and say, hey, I want your camera, are people tight? Like, do they want to give it? Because a lot of people on here are like, nah, we wouldn't give it up. Mm-hmm. She said that is like a 60-40 kind of split where people don't just immediately be like, They like, if they care about the neighborhood, they would give.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
If there's crime that's happening or if it's been an issue, you mentioned that there was some homeless population in there and they had to put a fence up around. So I'm sure they're dealing with a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So if somebody walks into, like you have a camera at the house. So if they walk up to your house and say, hey, listen, something happened out here. We can't really get into it because it's an open investigation, but we want to know if we could look at your camera. Would you let them do it?
To be honest, just because I wouldn't want to get involved in the whole situation, I would probably say no. Just because I would be afraid that I would have to go to court and be like, yeah, that's my house, that's my Ring camera, that's this, and then all of a sudden,
why do you have to go to court?
I'm the snitch.
Why do because they could just say, "Oh, we were given this information from said person." You don't have
all
to.
Right, and then
you would have to. If the other lawyer said, "Nah, this is fake. This video is fake," you would have to show up and say, "No, that's from my Ring camera." And I think don't it have your name on it? So. It's somewhere on the Ring camera. It has some sort of metadata in there to tell them who you are.
I'm good. I ain't getting involved.
But that's your neighborhood. Like you said, you close with your neighbors or whatever. There. So somebody broke in your neighbor house and hit him in the face with a water gun or something, and you like, what?
You know what? If that's the situation and it was to help like my neighbor in my neighborhood, then I probably would. But in a lot of cases, if they were just like, hey, we need to look at your camera, I'm not trying to get involved.
Somebody just wrote us out of the 407. If there's a crime and a Tesla is near, police can pull that footage from the nearby Tesla camera.
I guess I'm just different.
Nope, not looking at my camera out of the A13.
Yeah.
See,
if I've been dealing with some stuff in like this situation, if there seems to be some crime that's been happening in my neighborhood and it's not going away, and you see a lot of cops rolling around anyway, a big presence there, and then they need footage, I don't see a problem with that. I want that to go away.
What if you don't know about it happening? Like, what if you aren't aware that there's an issue, but they show up at your door and they're like, hi, ma'am, I'm Officer so-and-so, and this is Detective so-and-so, and we're investigating some surly stuff out here. We noticed you got a camera. Can we look at that to see if you caught anything? What would be your natural response?
My natural response is, ooh, what happened? And then, sure.
Can't tell you about it. It's an open investigation. We can't really tell you about it.
Yeah, let me open it up. What's the date? What's the time you looking for? I don't have anything to hide. I don't really see an issue. Yeah. And if there's something that's going on in my neighborhood, I would like to know.
I'm sorry, officer. My cameras are broken. They actually just there for show to scare people to think that I got cameras. That's why.
Well, sir, we have a readout that's on our phone that shows that there's a Wi-Fi signal that's going to those cameras right now.
Correct.
So if you're lying to a police officer now, we have to take you to jail. So now either you show us or you got to turn around and assume the position.
Damn it. I'm going to do what I say. I'm going to plead the fifth.
The question just is, if they show up and they're like, hey, man, we wanted to know if we could see your cameras because we're investigating something out here, and you have no idea whatever, like you mentioned snitching, and somebody wrote out of the A13, Rich, you can only be a snitch if you're a co-conspirator in the crime.
Ooh.
Okay.
So that's their opinion. I don't know if that's true, but this person wants to stay anonymous, so we won't identify him. Hi, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. You said this actually happened.
Yeah. So, a few things before this led up, a couple of incidents, but there was two individuals that they were looking for. They ended up playing dumb, driving to our house like we were there, and the cops were following them. Came around the next day, dropped a brick over. The cops went and, they were asking, hey, can we look in your yard and stuff like that? They noticed that we had cameras. Asked us for the cameras. We gave them the cameras. The people knew that it was us. They asked us to go to court. We ended up having to move.
You had to move? Oh, because you had to go to court to be part of it.
Yeah, we didn't even go to court because I was like, no.
Whoa.
Yeah, you got to protect yourself and your family.
Yeah. I don't want to do all that.
See?
Yeah. So y'all moved away and ended there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that change your vote?
Yes.
Okay.
Not to fully change it, but yeah. Oh, I would definitely think
Like, because
twice
you
about
got to
it.
explain that to me. Like, I mean, I know, on Law
That's
and
what I'm
Order,
s-
they always be like, yeah, you're going to have to testify. They're like,
Yeah. If they get something from you and it's evidence, they have to prove that it's real. So
yeah, but I'm not giving you no evidence. I'm just giving you my video clips.
that's evidence.
So somebody did something on my property, and now I can't defend myself. Now I have.
But I wasn't out there.
Right.
It was on the camera. Because don't they have a network of Ring cameras that talk to each other,
Yes,
don't
they
they?
do. Mm-hmm.
So I don't even have to be involved in it. Like if something happened and they tap in, like I don't know if I got to give it up. I think the
that
rings deal with each other.
They just stopped that, but for years, the police were allowed to just take certain footage.
Wait, let me see. We got Tito on the phone. Tito, what's up?
What's going on, man?
Hey man, listen, I'm in here trying to make us good citizens, but they got me a little scared now. I'm like, wait, I ain't say I'm going to court.
Listen, I'm trying to take you know, you don't even have to talk to an officer, okay? If they come knocking on your door saying, I got questions for you, slam the door in their face.
Wait, we ain't got to slam the door in nobody's face now. I mean, why we got to be adversaries? Hey, you can't say. All right, yeah, listen, Tito, we got to explain. You can't say that. All right, we can't say those words. All right, all right.
Did I curse?
Yeah, you
Yes,
did.
you
Yeah,
cussed.
yeah, you did. We
And
had
now
to
I
dump you.
have to edit it later.
Yeah.
My bad. But I you know, like you see what the girl said before. Oh, she had to go to court. All that. It's messy. Now, if it's one of my people's asking me, hey, I need the footage from the camera. One of my neighbors that I'm cool with, I'll let them use it.
But
Yeah,
not just open run. Okay, I got you. I mean, that makes sense.
That's what I'm saying.
Hang up
If
on
it's
you before
somebody
you
you
start.
know, if it's somebody you know, a loved one, like, and you're trying to protect the neighborhood, I understand that. But then to get involved in a crime and then you starting to get that problem from somebody else,
You would want to. I'm just going to say this out loud. You would want somebody to do it for you.
That's
If
100%.
you know.
100%
So I mean,
true.
that's part of it. Tamika's on the phone. Hey, Tamika,
Hey,
how you doing?
I'm great.
Now they show up at your door and they're like, "You look like a lovely, productive citizen, Tamika.
Yeah.
We wanted to know if we could see your videotape because somebody out here doing something dastardly. Can we see it?"
Well, actually, that has happened to me a few times. I used to live on MLK in Tampa, near like Florida Avenue, Nebraska, and everyone knows it's a wreck on that little stretch every single day. And we would get knocks on our ring. Our doorbell would ring. It's the cops, one in a single camera. We've caught about 7 car wrecks on my ring camera, and I would let them access it, but I've never been subpoenaed to go to court. I don't live in that house anymore of about 6 months ago, but we've never been subpoenaed to go to court.
That's because you handed it over, though, right?
Yeah. Oh, well, no, but
Yeah, we gave it to him.
but that other lady was saying, the anonymous lady was saying they told her she had to show up to court
That's
because they
crazy.
did something on their
probably
property.
because it was drugs and something more serious. Mine just was like car wrecks.
Yeah.
It would always catch a car wreck.
There
Okay.
are car
I
accidents
appreciate
over there
that,
all
man.
the time.
So let's see. Eddie. Eddie is on the phone. Eddie, what up, though?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's good, man? Have you ever gave up your footage?
Nope. Because if they come to my door, I'm telling them they need to talk to my lawyer.
Talk to your lawyer. You got a lawyer?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Well, damn.
I don't have a
You
lawyer.
doing better than me. Huh?
I was like, okay. I do not.
All right.
Had someone breaking into my car and held them at gunpoint, had to go to court, and also had to move because I didn't want retaliation.
Well, I mean,
Can you
that's
do
somebody
that?
coming
gotta,
to your
you
house,
gotta
though.
protect yourself.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
still somebody.
obviously.
You're not supposed to, are you? If somebody's breaking in your car, I learned that on the show. You can't just go outside and hold them at gunpoint.
Out of the 863, if my husband isn't around, they are getting the footage. If he's around, he'll say no.
Oh my
Out
god!
of the 813. So this actually happened to me twice. Shootings on, and I'm not going to say the neighborhood. We gave the footage, but we're scared for the weeks thereafter because they gave up the footage.
How would they know
Listen,
that?
I mean,
though?
the thing is, if it's your ring cam or whatever, I believe, I mean, you said they stopped doing this. I just remember that there was some sort of thing where they were like, hey, ring network in your neighborhood
Yeah.
is all linked together. I get the most random text now. It ain't about crime. It's like somebody lost a
dog.
Tommy Hilfiger hat or something, and some glasses or something. It was some Tommy Hilfiger. I was like, I looked at it and was like, why do I need to know this?
Yeah.
They lost it and it went out to the ring camera. Like, that's too much. So if
Yeah.
they doing that, I'm sure they're sharing other stuff.
Yeah, potentially. Out of the 813, even if you don't have a ring camera, the police knocking on your door regarding a crime, then as soon as you give your name, if there's a case, you're going to get subpoenaed to court. My mom just went through this and went to court yesterday over a shooting that happened behind her house. She didn't see nothing or hear nothing, but she said something sounded like fireworks. Her neighbor who wasn't home had a ring camera. Both had to show up. Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, see, I'm not trying to do all that.
See,
And that's maybe what you tell Officer Friendly. Hey, listen here. Does this mean I got to go to court?
Yeah.
Because you just might as well go ahead and go.
I don't
I'm
wanna
not
do
going
that.
to court. I'm allergic to
Sorry.
court.
I
I got asthma. I'm allergic to court. I don't do that. I don't.
What about you, O?
I honestly, I would probably give it unless I knew it was like something that was like
Really bad?
crazy. Like, like if they're just like, hey, we need to see your cam because, there was a victim out here or whatever. Some victim got hurt or something, I'd probably give it up.
Yeah.
Like, because
Sure.
I don't want to be the person that lets somebody go free from doing something to somebody or whatever, but I'm also not like trying to like get involved. I mean, like, I would ask him that question. Like, hey, so does this mean I would have to go to court?
Right.
Because, I mean, public is public. I mean, my camera catch everybody who's Uber delivering and all that other stuff too. So I don't really care about sharing that to you, but I'm not going in there.
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor, I
saw
seen
it.
this. I ain't see nothing.
Right.
Like, So, I mean, my camera, if it caught it, go for it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but
agree
I ain't
with
see
you.
it. I ain't playing that game.
I ain't getting involved. You wanna
Unless
get my camera?
Olivia Benson shows up at my
there,
door.
of
If she
course.
says, can I get your camera? I'm like, wait, let me take this shirt off.
Orlando and the Freak Show.
I'm more honest with no shirt on.
Tampa Bay.